This lesson is a synchronous lesson. This lesson will include guided instruction and facilitated discussions. The topic of this lesson is monuments and historical sites in DC. The supporting question for this lesson is, what are the significant monuments and historical sites in DC? In this lesson, students will describe unique aspects of DC with respect to geography, history, landmarks, and culture, explore an online resource to describe the different monuments and memorials that exist in different areas across DC, identify and locate major monuments and historical sites around DC, and lastly, use digital tools to broaden students' perspectives and enrich their learning. Teachers will activate background knowledge by asking general questions like, what is a memorial or monument? List some famous examples. Teachers will ask the students if they noticed any statues or monuments in their city. The teacher will explain that a monument may include statues, houses, sculptures, and the teacher will also give an example, such as a cemetery or a statue. The teacher will ask students where they have seen monuments. What are they about? Do the students know why they are there? The teacher will project a photo of a monument in the town as an example, explaining to students that monuments can serve a variety of purposes. For this lesson's warm-ups, students will work with a partner. They will talk about why might people want to build memorials and then write down their ideas. After writing down their ideas, students will share their ideas with their partner. This strategy is called Think, Pair, Share. Using this strategy will lead to a brief discussion with students sharing some of their examples. The teacher will then begin the guided practice. During the guided practice, students will engage in an interactive presentation with their teacher. This will be a whole group lesson. Students will use active listening and close reading strategies to complete the task. To access the task, the students will click the link inside of the Canvas module number 3. The teacher will complete a read aloud of the interactive presentation with students. When students come to a question that must be answered during the interactive presentation, the teacher must pause and give students think time to complete each task. After completing the interactive presentation, the teacher will ask comprehension questions. Some possible comprehension questions are, why was the monument built? How tall is the monument? What is the proper name of the monument? When did construction begin? After completing their whole group task, students will complete a formative assessment. The formative assessment will be in the form of a Kahoot. The formative assessment will be 6 questions long. To complete the assessment, students will tell teachers to read each question and choose the correct answer. To access the Kahoot, students will use the Canvas Learning Management System, use the Assignments tab, and find the task titled Washington Monument Kahoot Test. Students will be given a link and a game pin to access the Kahoot test. After completing the Kahoot formative assessment, the teacher will ask questions to conclude the lesson, informing students that the next class they will explore more DC monuments and memorials in order to discover their similarities and differences.